Scorpio, welcome to your reconciliation reading with me, Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. So this one is for Scorpio, dealing with a Scorpio, wherever you got Scorpio in your chart, whatever really brought you to this reading. If you are here, there is a message here for you. There's a reason why you're here, so be open to receive, okay? So, Scorpio, whenever you are seeing this reading, is the right time. You know, obviously you have someone in mind, so we're focusing the reading on that. And also, you know, don't put your soul trust in tarot. Remember, this is a general reading. So take it as it resonates. If there's anything that you need me to really pray for you about, you know, sometimes with this kind of readings, we're going through heavy days. So if there's anything that particularly you want me to pray about, all you need to do is to comment with your favorite emoji in whatever color it is that you like, whatever. Let's make it a beautiful heart, okay? Or if you want it, you can write a message and I will be more than happy to pray for you. I will send you some positive energy if you're open to that, okay? So let's see what we've got in this reading. I'm going to draw you some cards. I'm going to clarify and then end off with some direct guidance from Source. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you for your support. I really, really appreciate it. If you haven't yet done so, I'd appreciate you subscribing to the channel. So there is a fast changing situation here, okay? It's kind of like you going in your direction, they're going in their direction, and you're probably both doing fine, all right? You're probably both doing well. And if you are open to do well within your capacity, you're open for the other person to do well within their capacity, then my beautiful, beautiful, amazing Scorpio, go ahead, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, answer yes to it, okay? But I see a situation here, and it's beautiful for me to say this, I see a situation here getting better as we speak, okay? Situation getting better as we speak. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. Things are shifting in a positive direction for both of you. So especially, you know, if you maybe don't have that, you know, much communication with this person, you know, maybe the communication's a little bit frayed, then you want to know that things are getting better for them. They're doing better. They're doing well in their capacity. They're working through their stuff. Okay. So you can sort of be at ease if you are concerned about them. All right. They seem to be doing better. I do see that they think about you often, though. They do think about you often. All right. They think about you often. They wish that you were there. They wish that you could spend some time together. So yeah, this is somebody you are definitely on their mind. Okay, you're on their mind all the time. They think about you all the time. All right. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not necessarily always the most positive thinking, and especially if maybe somebody broke ties with you, you know, or they sort of like ghosted you a little bit. They went a bit silent on you. Yeah, my beautiful Scorpios. I feel that they do realize that they hurt you, and they do know that they've done you wrong. But there's also a space here where somebody kind of realizes it's almost like both of you need some space at this point in time. You know, you need space, they need space. Both of you need some space at this point in time. That's what I'm definitely picking up here for you. And I see that a situation is resolved here between the two of you with the Ten of Wands. It does feel that there's some talks that the two of you need to have, all right? I do feel that maybe you need to have a conversation before things can just be all smooth sailing, you know, maybe like it was before, or at least be returning to something. I can see that you have some things to say, they have some things to say. Now, this is where something very powerful is coming in for you, Scorpio. You might feel that you have some things to say, but you might be like, well, what do they have to say? Like, what do they got to say? You know, they got to listen to me. I got some stuff to say. You both have some stuff to say. And I would really recommend that you know, in your communication, yeah, you might want to tone it down a notch. You know, might not be all that easy for you, but you might turn it down a notch because you may have been really hurt by this person. You may have felt that, you know, that they're not as respectful as you would have liked them to be. But in your communication, you want to be mindful of being too too AK-47-ish, okay? And you might have to be open to hear some things from them that you may not be all that comfortable hearing, okay? But this is a situation that is a little bit, it's a little touch and go here, okay? Let's clarify for you. And again, if you are open to spirit supporting you through all of this, then place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, say yes to it. Write in the comments, I'm ready. I'm open to receive. I'm open to support. And there is a, you know, what I'm really getting for you here, Scorpio, is that there's something much bigger at play here than you may realize. And when I say something much bigger at play, I'm talking about a soul contract between yourself and this person. And I kind of get the sense that when you look at it, and you may not like it, you know, but when you look at it honestly, you may realize that you are pretty much the same. You reflect each other, you mirror reflect each other quite a lot, okay? You might not be all that fond of their thought, but if you can be open to it, I don't see that you and this person, like, you know, you are not over by a long shot yet. Not by a long shot are the two of you over, because you have got a very powerful, very dynamic soul contract together, and I feel that you are better in each other's lives than not in each other's lives. All right? You form a real power team. You work really well together. It might be that, you know, that maybe there were some recent progressions, or you know, it feels very fresh in the mind, that sort of was difficult, you know, and so maybe it's almost like you were reflecting each other just too strongly, so you kind of needed a break from each other, okay? But I do see things shifting in a positive direction for the two of you, okay? A possible reconnection, a possible beautiful reconciliation. I see very, very possible here for you. Maybe you were too sort of like in each other's business, you know, trying to do things together, not giving each other space to breathe type of thing, you know, and I mean, you know, Scorpio, you need some space to breathe. So there were the Five of Swords, so the Two of Wands. It's almost like the further you move away from each other, physically, mentally, emotionally, the closer you move together, okay? I don't really know if you ever will or ever want to have this person completely out of your life. I don't really get that sort of sense, you know, between the two of you, okay? The world energy. So, yeah. It's like you are ending a cycle together, you're starting a new one together. I see both of you actually taking the difficult steps. There are some challenges here. Maybe there's physical distance between the two of you. You know, it's kind of like when it's good, it's good. And when it's challenging, it's challenging. And there seems to be a little bit of a stubbornness going on here between the two of you, like, oh, well, whatever, you know, they did this, I did that sort of thing. It's almost funny. So what I'm almost have, like, if the two of you move away from each other, so it's like you move away and you do a loop and there you meet, you know. So it's almost like, let's say you go, like just as an example, you go abroad to get away from each other. You kind of both meet in Italy type of thing, you know. So it's quite interesting the way that the connection is going between the two of you. You're going to have to make a decision here, and I personally, from what I can feel and see in this reading, you are better in each other's lives, okay? So you can decide to go separate ways, as I said, but it's like the more you move away from each other, the closer you move together, you know? And you can give it a try and see how it goes. Okay. Ten of Wands, Sun energy. So something or possibly someone, even some fears, may have been keeping the two of you apart from each other. I can also see that you're able to really get under each other's skin. Like you can really annoy each other, you know. But all in all, this is a very beautiful connection. All in all, this is a very beautiful connection. And if this is sort of like a romantic thing, it has the possibility of growing into something absolutely beautiful. Let's just reshuffle here. You know, it has the potential to grow into something really, really beautiful here. Let's see what else we have. Eight of Wands. So is this one of those connections where you are always the doer and the other person's always the receiver? Could that be possible? Because there is something that needs to be addressed here with this Chariot energy, this Cancerian energy, Merkaba energy. There is something that needs to be addressed here. So I see that at least the way that you may have felt, and I can actually see it as well, things may have been a little bit one-sided here. You were the one doing, you were the one sort of making the effort. There may have been some unfair expectations on you. So, you know, maybe this person wanted things to go this way, you wanted to go that way. I feel that the biggest problem here, the biggest challenge here between the two of you is that there wasn't clear and open communication. That's what I feel here is the problem. And you may say, yes, but, you know, they should know how I feel, or I told them. And the question is, did you tell them or did you scream it at them? You know, it's not the same thing. You know, did you shout it at them? It's not the same thing. Or they should understand. I mean, you know, we don't know where other people are at. Okay? Let's get you a clear message there from Source. So what is going on here? Are you and this person making it work? Are you working things out? Are you working out your differences? Now might be a very good time for you to consider learning to read the tarot, my beautiful Scorpio. There's links for my courses down below in the description. Very good. Very proud of them. Let's see what we have. So the Seven of Swords. I see this person having very sort of like mannerisms that are probably irritating you. I don't necessarily see that they're going to change them, so you might just have to accept them. Okay? And at the end of the day, sometimes we have to consider, you know, what is more important to us. You know, their presence, which comes with some quirks, but everybody's got quirks. Now, you will say you don't have quirks, but everybody does. Okay? Mother of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords. So what is it that you really want from this connection? You can make it work either way. You can be without this person in your life, and you make it work, but it might feel a little lonely. Or you can, you know, work at working things out together. Okay? This Nine of Pentacles that came out already, coming out for you again here. You can do some really dynamic things with this person. You can do some really dynamic things together, which is quite beautiful. You can start something beautiful together. I do get a sense here that this might possibly be a situation where, you know, friendship develops into something more. And if it does, I can see that it can really work out for the two of you. Okay? It could even be like a family member that maybe others feel like you shouldn't mix with that person too much. But I see that the two of you are actually really, really good for each other. So I would go for that if I were you. Okay? What I would also do if I were you, Scorpio, I'd also look at a reading for my moon as well as my rising sign. But that's what I got for you. Let me know where in the world we are connecting from. I wish you all the best. I wish you all beauty, love, and light. It definitely seems like you maybe want to take your time a little bit with this one. You know, there doesn't seem to be too clear outcome here, too definitive, because you might both be quite stubborn. All right? But, you know, trust in Source, trust in fate, and know that at the end of the day, if the two of you are destined to, you know, spend beautiful time together in life, then you will. And I see very good chances, opportunities for that as well. Okay? So remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to connecting with you, beautiful Scorpio, on the next video.